Hi, my name is Martin. I already showed you a couple of videos of Viber, but today I actually want to show you the full workflow and what it is designed to do, since I believe that designers will ship more and more in the future, and Viber is actually built for designers who ship. So no Webflow, no framer, full control of your code, and one-to-one import. No MCP servers. A lot of things get lost in translation. I want to have a one-click workflow from Figma into a working website, and I'm going to show you how that's done. So I can create a new project. Let's hit Command N. Let's call it Argue. Argue is a project that we've been working on. Let's call it Demo. I'm gonna pick a project folder. So let's do desktop. Let's call it Argue a demo. Here we go. Choose. Let's give it a nice color like this one, and let's create a project. So the first thing that you see is that the terminal is already running. Cloud Code is running in terminal. I can skip that. I can just work in my terminal, as a lot of our designers do. But I can also, here you see my connections panel, connect Figma, connect GitHub, connect Vercel. I have my files, I have skills, more about that later. But first let's dive into Figma, because here I'll have a simple project, 2 pages, some hover states, simple design system with some variants. But let's get this into code one-on-one, and I'll copy the link, connect my Figma, paste it in, connect. And what it does now, you see immediately, hey, it's connected to Figma, and I can immediately start selecting the frames that I want. So I don't want anything from the system, but I'll just pick one of the pages. So what it does now, it starts fetching the right information from that link. You see that it found one frame. It's fetching the styles. It's now exporting the images. If I click here in my file tree, I immediately have the right folder. So you can see it exported my logo, the icons, everything. And now it starts generating the necessary MD files. So as you see, now it wrote the MD files, project overview, blocks MD, everything. I can always check them right here. But for now, let's keep it in Viber. And as you see, it's now done, and I can start building or building it step by step. And we're going to do build step by step, because what it's going to do, it's going to build separate components and inject them into the page. Now you see here that we have the build progress, and it's building the navigation. Great. Now the build is complete. Let's see the result. So this is this is the local host. We have all the hovers in here, the hovers on the buttons, the hovers on the cards. Footer is working. It's responsive. So that is nice. Perfect. This is exactly how we set it up in Figma, and with zero interference in the terminal. Now, since we have the terminal, we can actually start doing some really cool stuff and use Claude where it's actually really good at. So I like this, but I have some favorite skills that I want to use. So back in Viber, I can actually go into my skills section and add skills. So in my GitHub stars, I like the Lennis skill. And what Lennis does, it gives me a really smooth scroll. So now it's injecting the Lennis. And as soon as that is done, we'll have a super smooth scroll. So done. got it. It's now, and you want to implement this? Yes, please. Great. So the Lena scroll is now in. Let's see how that looks. So this scrolls super smooth. That's a night and day difference of what we had earlier. So another cool thing is that, like, I know we designers, we try to play with new tools, and I fell in love with Unicorn Studio. So if we want to have some cool stuff as a WebGL shader, I just copied the code from Unicorn Studio. Of course, you can add asks Claude to like add this to the, where should we put it? For the background. Great. So the Unicorn Studio is now embed. Let's check the local host. We still have our super smooth scroll, but in the footer, nice. We have, oh man, I like this. And of course, it's responsive. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And from here on, like, I did not spend a lot of time actually vibe coding, but this is one-on-one my Figma, and it's already a lot better. And I have not gotten any result that is even close with the MCP. Um, and you have full control over your code. So what we can do now is I can add more pages. I can make it a full website. I can link it to my GitHub, create a new repository, call it argue demo, put it on private, and push that live. So that is what I've been building. This is Viber. Yeah, I let me know what you guys think, and if you want to give it a go. So I think in a week, maybe 2 weeks from now, I'll have a version that is ready to ship. We're gonna use it in our studio first, but yeah, maybe I'll put it out there, and I'm pretty happy. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at that, 101 from Figma. It's even better than the Figma prototype. I love this. Well, see ya.